Georgia, a country that lies at the intersection of Europe and Asia, is rocked by days of protests following the government's controversial decision to delay the former Soviet country's bid to join the European Union. Police arrested a prominent opposition leader in a bid to scatter anti-government protesters. The Prime Minister has denied the charge of suspending talks on joining the European Union, while the United States and the EU see the development as democratic backsliding by Georgia. On the other hand, Russia says the protests in Georgia resemble an attempted Ukraine-style Orange Revolution, but it won't meddle in these matters. There's a detailed report by DD India's Raghav Kumar Jha on the developments in this transcontinental country in the Caucasus region.
Protesters and police skirmished in Georgia's capital for a fourth straight night, dragging on to the early hours of Monday, with signs that opposition to the government's decision to suspend talks on joining the European Union was spreading across the country. Georgian police arrested a prominent opposition leader early on Monday after using water cannon and tear gas to scatter anti-government protesters who rallied outside parliament for the fourth straight night. The protests were sparked by the government's announcement last week that it was suspending talks on joining the European Union.
People of Georgia is trying to protect their constitution, trying to protect their country and the state, and they are trying to tell our government that rule of law means everything and integration into the European Union is our future, and we don't want them to drag our country into Russia.
We are protesting against our parliament, Georgian Dream, because they canceled the way to go to the European Union, and we don't want to wake up in Russia.
However, Georgian Prime Minister said that his government has not suspended any move related to the European integration. It is a blatant lie spread by the opposition.
So we have not suspended anything related to the European integration. It's just a lie. And there are the opposition leaders, there are the media outlets linked with the opposition who are just lying to these people. But nobody has suspended the European integration of Georgia. We are very much committed to the European integration.
On the other hand, Georgia's president appealed to European countries on Monday to confront what she described as the Russian attempt to impose control on her nation. Tensions have been rising for months in the country of 3.7 million people between the ruling Georgian Dream Party and opponents who accuse it of pursuing increasingly authoritarian, anti-Western and pro-Russian policies. The United States and the European Union have voiced alarm at what they see as democratic backsliding by Georgia. Meanwhile, Kremlin said on Monday that a wave of pro-EU protests in Georgia resembled an attempted Ukraine-style Orange Revolution. But Russia would not interfere in the situation.
All signs of an attempt to carry out an Orange Revolution. The Georgian authorities are taking measures to stabilize the situation and bring back the situation to calm. That is all that can be said. But I repeat once again, this is solely an internal matter of Georgia, and we do not meddle in these matters.
Georgia's Interior Ministry said 21 police officers had been injured during the overnight protest, with 113 people hurt since the beginning of the unrest. On the other hand, dozens of protesters have also been injured since the latest demonstrations began. Meanwhile, hundreds of diplomats and civil servants have signed open letters protesting the decision to suspend talks with the European Union and stop receiving any funds from the bloc for 4 years. Raghav Kumar Jha's report for DD India.